We're staying up. We're staying up. We're staying. City's staying up.
Hey, let's go.
Wait, 9 points away from that 40-point golden land. What are you saying, Cass? How many points away are you?
I got 18 in the game in hand. I've got Newcastle and Liverpool.
CB, is this what it feels? CB, is this what it feels like when you're chasing 40 points?
Bro, it's dark. At least you're a bit closer than we were.
Oh, 9 points away. We're nearly there, bro.
It took us till March to get there.
What, you're on 31? My God, mind the gap, Dap. Seriously.
31 points, bro.
Mind the gap, bro.
It feels good to be out in the 20s.
Mind the gap.
Fucking hell. Bro, I'm ahead of schedule. I predicted a loss to Villa, a draw to Everton, a draw to Leicester, and a win against West Ham. So at the moment, we're 2 points ahead of the curve.
Yeah, but you also predicted a 5-peat, bro. So you know how far back
bro,
we want to go,
bro,
right?
bro, why are we doing?
We want to go, bro.
Listen, I know you like to do history with your Champions Leagues and that, yeah. But let's chill out, okay? Like,
quick one.
So no 5-peat, yeah.
Everyone that's in here,
bro, no 5-peat.
Hopefully you lot enjoyed your holidays.
I'd like to win 5 games in a row, please.
Hopefully you all enjoyed your holidays. Also, New Year's is obviously upon us as well. I don't want to do all that cringy stuff, but for some that do like it, hopefully you lot can change something that you would like potentially going into the new year.
Man United's form.
Yeah,
leave that as it is. Leave that as it is.
Maybe, hopefully. But yeah, Deji's not around. I said this a few days ago. He's not going to be around till about the 3rd of January.
Can I do the shameless shit that he does?
Of course you can. After.
When he knows that I'm fucking... When everyone knows that I'm in Manchester and he starts talking about fucking trains running late and all them things. Now, I won't do that. I'm not Deji.
So, yeah, Deji's not around until next week. George is not around because he's just got, obviously, family commitments as well. And there's a few other Spurs fans that are just not around, really. Don't really...
How many points are Spurs on?
24 now.
The audacity to call us Plymouth Argyle.
Yeah. But other than that, smash the likes. 350 of you nice here early, yada, yada, yada. We're on 87. I will be asking every 10 minutes from now. That will remind me, I'm pretty sure.
About what?
About the likes. Every 10 minutes because we don't get enough. Also, we're joined by Hooks. We're joined by CB. So Mons will be here. He's just coming back from Brum.
Should we play Bop It?
Oh, God. No, because he might get us done for copyright something, isn't it?
Sick game, though.
Yeah. And then obviously we got CB who, you know, it hasn't been ducking and weaving, but you know, his club ain't done too well recently.
He did the bob and weave, blood. He's been
First
he said
of all,
back to the glory land, yeah. He's been doing that bob and weave, blood. Where you been?
Hooks,
Man even been dodging me on Twitter. Man don't even respond to man on Twitter, bro. Man thinks he's some.
I talk to teams that win major trophies, innit? I talk to teams that win major trophies. We don't deal with
but you could chat to me when you was above me.
Look,
say you're in the glory land.
Look, you guys,
I'm above you. It's
you
only
guys
1
are doing
point.
up all high and mighty. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, you just got to say what a hamstring for Saka, innit? Like, and we move on.
That was hard.
If we're gonna do this, we can go low. We can go low today. We can go low today.
Boy, I don't know what glory land you went to, but I don't sound like the most high, bro.
I'm not even worried about Arsenal, innit? I would say though, you know, obviously. I was very excited.
You went to glory hole.
The title and whoa.
I was thinking that.
Everton and Fulham ain't easy, innit?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was very excited about, you know, the title and all of these things there. I still believe, you know, we can be in the mix. I don't think we're down and out. I think the last 2 games were a bit of a reality check. And it goes down to the directors again, because going into the season, we knew already we needed a centre-back, a midfielder, a striker.
Oh, he's ready to protest already. Fuck
yeah, you know, but we knew what time it was. We knew what time it was.
Man.
Fuck
we
me.
knew what time it was. They brought us KDH. They brought us KDH.
Wait a minute.
So then now look, we're going into January and we want all of these problems still addressed. So that needs to get.
Bro,
I'm holding my director.
I didn't hear none of this.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I've always
I didn't hear none of this about directors before Everton.
I've been saying our directors. You can search my tweets.
You always talk about your Chelsea standards, yeah. And I do always, you know, like as oil brothers, as people call us, or blues brothers, or two basically clubs that have had a lot of money and success has come off the back of us getting a lot of money, right? We don't downplay it, but you lot own it far better than us City fans, yeah. But bro, I'm not going to lie. You're ready to protest already over the.
I never said that. See, look, no, I don't put words in my mouth. I never
Sounded
said
like it.
that.
Sounded
All I'm
like
saying
it.
is, we knew the problems that we faced as a squad going into the summer window, where we needed a striker, we needed just a different profile from Jackson. We needed a midfielder, we needed a centre back, and we never addressed any of that. So now in January, it's December now, and everyone wants the same things addressed again. At what point do we hold the directors accountable? Now, for the last 2 games, I would say, though, that, the manager's in-game management hasn't been the best. The fact that he's not giving Felix any minutes, Noni's getting dropped, stuff like that. I'm going to have to hold him accountable. I looked at the Fulham game where there was 80 minutes left in the game. We're 1-0 up at home. And you sub on Nkunku for Jackson after going on a tangent about how Nkunku's not a 9 for the last 2 weeks. Got to do something defensive. So
Chelsea lost today or something.
No, but you know what box office? So when we drop points,
what's going on here?
It's box office.
Where was this energy 2 weeks ago, man? When you were doing your
Exactly.
Where was this energy?
No, look, see, look, don't do this.
He's saying before the season they knew these problems. 2 weeks ago he didn't know these problems, man.
Look, because I'm highlighting a flaw.
Why didn't you highlight him 2 weeks ago?
Game, I've been saying this about the directors. I say this all the time.
Because the floor existed 2 weeks ago, but we was all talking about and meeting Jesus and all them things there, bro. Like, what's
at the end of the day, we know, like, as Chelsea fans, at the end of the day,
camera's mad.
Yeah, Hooks, I don't know what happened there. Night vision or what?
I'm seeing fireworks and all sorts. I thought it was Drake.
Right now.
Hey, that was Saka's MRI scan. That's what that was.
So you man right now, blood.
Hey, listen what's smoking on Saka's hamstring right now.
Wow. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the MRI.
James Club. But as I was saying,
Kyle James,
literally, what box office? As Chelsea fans, we know when it's November, when it's December, we drop off, innit? The fact that we went to right at the end of December we was undefeated the whole of November. We haven't done that in almost 7 years. We went to December, the last game. Last game we lost, innit? It is what it is. I think if you look at the games coming up, we got Ipswich, we got Wolves, we got easy run of games. We can flip it. It's not the end of the world,
like Everton,
innit?
yeah.
Now I just want to hold. It happens, innit? It's that our Goodison Park record isn't the best. We know that going into it. So it's the Fulham one was shocking to me because they haven't beaten us at home.
45 years.
Yeah, that's mental, innit? That's mental. So stuff like that, yeah, that's cool. Look at the Arsenal fans' tears. Oh my gosh, how dare you talk about the injury like you weren't celebrating Rodri's?
Wait, Hooks, I remember one set of tears, man. I only remember one set of tears from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so do I. It means something.
And he's talking tears.
Oh my God, you're talking about Saka's hamstring. Oh my God, hold that. When it was Rodri, I don't care. I'm not playing FC though. If I'm gonna shed tears, I'll shed tears over my badge, not players that don't know me, that won't respond to my DMs.
Do it again.
How do you know they won't respond to your DMs? Have you DM'd any?
You want me to be honest? if you want me to be honest, I can, innit? So
please do. Who have you DM'd? And what have you
let me get my
any pictures involved?
As you guys know, I have a love-hate relationship with Enzo Fernandes. It initially started as a love romance, when he joined the club. Let me get my DMs up with him.
Fucking hell,
I can't believe
it.
Who?
Enzo Fernandes.
I hope there's no songs in those freaking DMs, man.
So, okay, January 31st, 2023. Enzo Fernandes, you are Chelsea. Blue heart.
Did he respond?
No, of course not. February.
Okay.
This is my villain art. This is really probably how we got to where we are now. So, February 2023. Keep your head up. This obviously was playing potable. We was in the mud. We weren't winning games, innit? But I was like, keep your head up. You was the best player on the pitch today. Created 3 chances and
so you were showing him love.
Yeah, it was love. It was love. It was love.
Good. It's proper.
I'm even sending him Gunner songs. Don't give up, by Gunner. I'm sending him songs.
No dick pics, yeah.
Oh,
Bible quotes. Isaiah 58:8.
He got
Then
Bible
the light
quotes,
will
you know?
shine like the dawn. This is when he slipped against Adeyemi against Dortmund. Yeah, and I was like, okay, you might be suspect, but I was, because everyone
Oh,
says
it's
to
mad that
me.
you jumped from gun.
He didn't
I
flip,
want
he
to
didn't
remind
flip.
you, everyone
Mad.
says to me, I hate my club and I hate my players and I've got agendas, but I'm here being supportive. Then this is when the tide.
you-
Were you
Something
good with
rap.
his song with
This
Argentina?
is
yeah?
when the tide shifted. December 21,
Crazy.
2024,
All CV's
2023. You are fucking shit. I can't believe that we employ you. You cost £105 million and you can't even track back. Be serious. I'm giving you one more chance, so I'm crashing you for the rest of the year. January 3rd. You are a bum. You can't even pin down Middlesbrough midfielders. And then from there, just
So basically,
Moving like an abusive husband, blood.
it went from love, it went from Bible songs, it went from rap quotes to your fucking
That's
stick
that,
out of
bro.
my club.
What's the thing?
no, but everyone has a clean slate when you join Chelsea.
You know what's it in the soap? So you're on the brand and you're like, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do, Shirley. Look what you made me do.
Hey, that is funny, man. That is funny.
Yeah, when are we going to talk about respect?
I'm not gonna lie,
Wolfie,
by the way,
talk your shit,
I've
man.
DM'd
Wolfie.
Bernardo Silva before. I'll be honest, I've DM'd Bernardo Silva expressing my love for him once.
Yeah.
never
You told him
DM'd
he's shit
I
now as well.
DM Daniel Sturridge.
No, I haven't done that yet.
Sorry, I hear
I
it.
wait till he leaves.
I can't I've DM'd Saka a few times to give him some, like, you get me?
Yeah,
I've
how's his
DM'd Saka's-
hamstring, bro? Did you ask?
Be honest, Hooks, have you also DM'd Saka's girl, though? Because I'd probably expect that.
I haven't, you know.
Oh,
I
but
haven't.
you should do. I
I
mean, you
respect
never know. You might get
Saka
lucky.
too much in it. I respect. That's my brother. I respect him too much in it.
Wow, so are we all gonna have some confessions about messaging footballers?
Yeah, this is mad.
Because I'm not gonna. I've never ever messaged a footballer because I just know what's the point if you're never gonna get a response.
Yeah,
But
John,
this is-
I-
You know
I-
what?
I-
You know what?
I-
It's
I-
therapy,
I-
innit?
bro.
It's therapy for me.
I
You know
didn't
who
do it
used
for a
to really
response,
DM
innit?
is the gaffers. I DM
I
gaffers.
mean, okay,
I didn't do it for a response,
your turn, Wolfie. So we got Daniel Sturridge over there as well, a DM, not once directly. Who've you messaged?
Well, I fully have got the
Me?
message I've sent to
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva.
Bro, I'll speak to ex-managers, bro.
Yeah, I talk to gaffers.
Same
I'll be
thing.
like,
So I talk to the gaffers, man. That's where I land. Me and Frank
Wolfie's
Clark,
like,
man,
I don't
we're
get
like
it.
this.
Wolfie
What?
don't get aired. He gets replies. You know?
Yeah.
So what you're saying? All you are a bunch of begs.
Well, fully, the what time did I send that? I sent that on the 14th of April,
Cass
2023.
don't send no
Man.
DMs because his team's been shit for 10 years.
Yeah,
So
who's you got to show love to? There's no one to show love to.
There's no word.
They've all
That's just
blocked
me
him.
abuse.
You might be right. You might be right. But then again, I don't know.
fucking
Like,
prick
if
talking
there were
shit.
if there were DMs in 08, I guarantee you CR7's DMs would have been blown up 24. I guarantee you. He would have been telling Di Maria to stay, fam. Di Maria, no, it's coming. It's not
Van
about
Persie- Van Persie would have been getting love.
Hey, bro, I would have been sending messages to Wes Brown after the Champions League final. You remember that one, Wolfie, innit? I mean,
I
not
do,
Wolfie,
yeah.
sorry, CB.
That was
Yeah,
low.
I do,
That was
though.
low, but all right.
Come on, man.
Send DMs to the grounds, man.
No,
That's
when
up to show.
you're asking Wolfie if he remembers that more than he remembers his own fucking Champions League.
I wasn't born for them, man. That's
You-
like, I
exactly.
don't remember shit, man.
Hey, yo, Mons, be honest. I know you're DMing Trent right now.
Alright,
Hey, listen.
more like who?
Listen. I want respect.
Can we?
What?
I know you say you want respect, but can we establish, bro? You are not born in the 90s. You won the Champions League when?
79, 80.
You was born. You was
All right,
born.
you want me to send you a picture of my driver's license? Bro?
No, I don't think he would have been born then.
If that's his born, the year he's born, you're 100%
He's older
born
than
10
me,
years.
man. What
No,
are you
he's
fucking
not.
chatting about?
Impossible.
No, I don't think Wolfie would have been born, bro, because
Impossible.
I wasn't born for that.
I wasn't born.
I know,
Yeah.
but he's older than you. You're
So
not
have
telling
you
me this
fucking
man-
rent-free agenda
There's
gone,
no
man?
way this man is
I've
younger than
seen
you.
nothing but pain in my time, man. Nothing but pain, right? I ain't you, man. I ain't a plastic. Oh, Fergie, you red nose.
What
Suck
do you
me
mean?
off, Fergie.
What do you mean? So you right? So let me get this straight. Nottingham Forest won the champs or whatever, a couple times, whatever, yeah, and the league, whatever they did. You were born. all of a sudden,
I wasn't born.
The best team. No, you was born. Whether it's afterwards, you was born. All of a sudden,
we all get
Forest
born at some point, bro. We can agree now. Yeah.
Forest, Everton, and Liverpool are the best teams.
Nah,
in
not
the
when,
league.
not by the time Wolfie. Because I don't know when Wolfie was born. But hold on, bro. I think right. So Wolf is saying he's younger than me, yeah.
Impossible.
And that's fine. If Wolf is younger than me, I'm not here to judge who's. I was born in '82, yeah. Right. So if I was born in '82, yeah, I was born in '82.
It's a good year. It's a good year, Dabs. It's a good year.
I'm 42 years old. It's not hidden. I was born in. I'm 42 years old, right?
Michael Jackson didn't even drop Thriller at that point. By the way.
So therefore, yeah, I didn't know football.
90s, innit? 90s.
Nah. I was following City in the 80s, but it was like by about 87. I can remember by 87, 88, that's when I was following City. Because you don't come out the womb and literally.
These are literally what happens. You pop out, man. You pop out.
When are you born on Wolf? Because it's definitely before 82.
Nah, I'm younger than Daps.
That's impossible.
How's that impossible, man?
You're basically aging backwards.
Okay, I ain't Benjamin Button, man.
I'm having this to compliment me, but
So Cass, do you think you pop out, right, and you instantly start watching football? Is that your mindset?
Nah, but
all right, then so what the fuck are you talking about?
So really and truly, we all know
just on you because his team stinks.
We actually born in the 70s. Let's be real.
No, but what I think
5 years later, not Forest are one of the better teams.
So Forest in the late days of the Football League before it became the Premier League was still a good team, but they weren't a fucking
Thank you. We won the League Cup in '90, I think. Our last 1991, something like that.
I'm trying to think who you would have had back then.
No, because he would be thinking
Sheringham, Nigel Clough,
Des Walker.
Oh, we had Roy Keane. Yeah, Des Walker, Roy Keane, Stuart Pearce.
A young Roy Keane, no?
We made these guys. Eddie Sheringham.
He's got Gary Birtles and Neil Webb and them fuckers. Like that's his.
You're so obsessed, Cass. You don't know what shit you're chatting, man. You don't know what shit you're chatting.
You do, because they were your two star strikers back then. Plus,
are you trying to run an argument that he's a glory?
Yes, bro. He just won the champs twice and whatnot. They're doing well in the league.
Trying to find a way to call a Forest fan a glory supporter is fucking wild.
I remember 3 AM in his head, man. Seriously,
he's a glory hunter. Bro, he's just like he's glory hunter.
Listen,
I can take it from anyone but a Man U fan.
That is calling a Forest fan a glory supporter.
Bro, he's a United fan that's not even in Manchester, by the way.
Oh, because I didn't know that's how a global fan base works.
No, I mean
it's crazy.
What year did you start supporting United?
Yeah, go on. What year?
2001, 2.
All right, where were Man U then?
Yeah.
Man U then?
Actually, to be fair, I think that's our last years of winning a three-peat.
Oh, so you won the year you started supporting someone who's not from Manchester.
Throwing stones in glass houses.
I mean,
shit.
So what about one? Why is there no? There's never heat though for people like Mons.
Trying to deflect onto Monson.
Yeah, because Liverpool was shit. He was shit.
Collapses, and he wants to bring Monson.
What do you mean? When Mons started watching football and could comprehend football, they just won a champs and whatnot. And they just started.
Bro, we had not won the champs yet. We were shit compared to Arsenal. No.
These man did win the champs. No. These man did win the champs.
Trophies. They were winning trophies.
What we saying? What Mons is a glory?
Do not let him deflect. Do not let him deflect.
Hold on.
Don't let him deflect.
Everyone talks about Man United. Never talk about Liverpool fans and them, man. They're not from Liverpool.
Hold on. In 2003/4, we weren't shit. We were all right, but we weren't as good as Man U. Flipping Chelsea were starting to. We're doing the mad thing. Arsenal were fucking.
Don't let him deflect, Mons. Don't let him deflect.
What I'm saying is, so for me, you can't call me a glory hunter. Otherwise, I'd be a Man U fan or an Arsenal fan because they were the two.
There was no glory for Arsenal. They won a couple leagues and that's it.
So you're admitting the glory in your time was Man U. You fucking glory hunter.
Every kid had Thierry Henry on the back.
If I'm glory hunter, I would have swapped Man United.
Bro, you had a Ballon d'Or winner at your club, bro.
I like that Michael Owen, fam.
He had a whole Ballon d'Or winner at the club.
Hold on.
that.
Hold on.
Don't
We
do
can't
that.
do that.
Don't do that.
No,
I mean, Arsenal's the reason you started supporting
hold on.
Liverpool.
I'm
by
going to
the way.
defend
Ask
Monty.
him.
We have
Bro,
all
I've been through
slandered.
it,
No,
bro.
we've all slandered
I've been
Liverpool
through it.
for winning one Premier League, in 30 years or whatever it is, And now we're trying to slander him for starting to support that.
He's deflecting. He's deflecting, man.
That's when everyone else was winning Prems.
You can't do your
Everyone
location
else
where
was
you're
winning
from
Prems.
type shit.
Yeah, that
you can't do your location where you're from type shit. Because if I wanted to, if I was really glory hunting and all that kind of stuff, I would have changed my teams by now. I would have done a Hamza or something.
You can't, bro. You can't.
Exactly, you
problem.
can't.
Nah,
pretty
you
sure-
can't, bro.
If I'm being real, I think below the age of, I always think in my head, I reckon below the age of about 8 or 9, most people either support who their dad supports. That's the key. If your dad supports or someone in your family supports a team,
My brothers.
and like,
brothers.
So
That's
like
right.
mine was my dad. If they support, you support that team. Or alternatively, you either if you're a good lad, you go local.
Local, yeah.
Yeah, if it's not your dad's team, it's local. Or let's be real, if you're below 8 years old, are we really going to hold little kids accountable for supporting good teams?
And my brothers.
I'm not.
My older
because
brother's the
fucking-
reason why I
But
support
the
these
thing is, that's Liverpool wasn't like Liverpool was good. I'd say we were top 4.
I know, I agree with you.
But we weren't top 3 when I started supporting Liverpool.
Now,
It was
Liverpool
Arsenal,
always just been
Man
fat.
United,
Stop
Chelsea,
buying his narrative. He's deflecting, bro. He's
I mean,
deflecting.
So don't do the location thing then. Don't do the location thing then.
I didn't do the
Domination
location
in
thing.
the location, huh?
Months was
How about
keeping
this?
quiet. Months
How
has
about
held a
this,
shot
yeah?
for nothing there at all.
How about this?
Literally,
I
was
think
sat there
if
avoiding it.
you genuinely, if you support the team that's consistently winning when you first start supporting a team, I'm not gonna say that's a glory hunter, but that's closer to being a glory hunter
I don't mind.
than what other man than like me or something like that.
Right there.
Like, how about this? So all
Right
the
there.
little kids, hold on, all the little
It wasn't
peanut
top
heads
4 when I
that are like
started,
5, all the little 5-6-year-old peanut heads that
support
support Man
City
City
now.
right now.
Yeah,
What are
yeah.
they? What are
They
they?
are, bro. But this is what I'm saying. They are. But the whole thing is, like, I always use this, way to describe it. Little kids don't go like when it's Christmas. They don't ask for the fucking penguin figure. They ask for Batman or they ask for Superman. You want the people like little kids go to
heroes.
They go to heroes. And let's be real. If you're I can tell you now, when I moved down south, I couldn't get any City stuff from shops, right? And then all of a sudden, we won one Premier League. I'm in Clinton Cards trying to get some cards at Christmas for my family, and I'm seeing fucking Man City mugs, Man City calendars, thinking, what the fuck is going on? Because you win one trophy.
I never knew Heroes had 100.
I had to get it. You know, in the Harper Centre. You know
That's
the
Homeland,
Harper
bro.
Centre. Yeah. Back in the day, I had to order in a fucking Forest shirt, man.
Yeah.
It was,
Clinton Cards. Bro, it's mad
Right,
that Clinton Cards was the
This
spot
one
to
thing,
get football stuff from.
Listen, I'm sorry that I'm Jamaican and I'm Jamaican, so there was no dad to make me support Arsenal. But thank God.
What you making? What you
Thank
making?
God.
What you
know,
making?
The glory hunting excuse is
What you
excuse for
making?
the reason why your clubs were
I
so
said
shit.
Jamaican,
So you used to
huh?
say,
I know,
"Oh, you're
bro.
a glory hunter."
you
That's the
fucking
only comeback you had.
Wolfie,
Yo.
look, we started this segment to give you wanted to give Nottingham Forest your flowers. And I
big
feel
up.
like now this just shows the respect levels of how you guys are perceived as a club, because look, you got interrupted for 5 minutes talking about glory
Thank
hunting.
you.
Or could
So
you?
I wanna let the floor be yours, because you guys are actually having a wonderful season. I went uni in
CB,
Nottingham
Or
for
could
4
you- could
years.
you run some
That's the
Could you-
respect
could
I
you run
expect
some
from a fellow
Word.
Champions League
Run some
winner.
light.
I appreciate the respect.
Can you run the
It
light
would be
with respect?
nice if it was reciprocated across the rest of the panel, because how much longer are you guys gonna die on this hill that Forest are gonna drop off? Every time you say it, we move up another position. You said it last week when we were
I've
fifth, we
never
moved
said
to
it.
fourth. No, not my blood brother there, man. The kid brother right there, yeah?
Yeah, give
I'm
them
looking at Cass. I'm looking at Cass here, man. Cass, who 3 weeks ago was telling me Man U will definitely finish above Forest. Yeah,
Oh,
guaranteed they'll finish above Forest. Now they're into double digits behind Forest. They're in the mud. They can't do shit. Where's the respect? And the chat as well. When I first come on here, what's he doing on here? Forest are going to drop like a shit. And
We're
all this
sending
stuff.
for the chat, you know. So this is dangerous ground.
Second, I'll go
No,
for everyone.
So what are you saying? I had great vision. You're saying I had great vision.
This?
You're
Are you
saying I
having
had
this
great
chat?
vision
You have great vision.
because I got you on before people even knew. I saw the vision.
Well, maybe subconsciously it did, bro. Maybe subconsciously it was in there, yeah?
What be in his speech?
We are now second. We are now second in the league. Yes, we could probably drop to fourth depending on what the two gentlemen below me do over the next day or two. But Forest have a fucking 6-point gap to City. And Daps, don't you forget, I remember you saying no chance you finish behind us.
Hold on. But I have since then, I've said to you,
Respect.
I've taken that back, bro. Look, I'm the same as you. I think we're currently fifth. But I ain't here thinking we're going to fucking end up fifth.
I respect that.
A few more teams lose with.
I respect that. There's still one deluded person on this panel.
No, but genuine question now. Away from I don't at this point right, let me ask you, where are you finishing?
At least in the top 6.
Oh no, you can't do that. Second place. No. You're second in January.
All right, you're second in January. You can't say that. You want numbers? I'll give you numbers. I'll find this. And yes, Forest in the title race.
Wolfie.
You're the title race now. You're the title race.
CB, Hooks, you three now need to come alive, yeah? Wolfie, you expect other clubs to have expectations based on where they are in the league.
Correct.
So Wolfie, where the fuck are you finishing?
5th.
This is
and you want respect.
And we are in a title race. I've been consistent with that line since the day I came on here. We are in a title race. Now,
how can you say that and you say you're finishing 5th? You're finishing 5th, so you're going to bottle the league, you're telling us.
Repeat that one more time.
Let me finish.
Are you in a title race?
Yes. I've been consistent on a title race since we are mathematically and positionally in a title race. Now, being in a title race does not mean I expect to win the title. There's a difference. Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man City were all in a title race last year. Only one team can win it. Liverpool will win this league, as I predicted pre-season. But right now, Forest are in a title race, because if we're not in a title race, then we might as well all pack up home, because we're carrying the whole fucking Premier League on our back trying to catch Liverpool, where you fuckers are all doing fuck all else about it, right? In fact, it's getting to the stage where I'm going to need a loan from months. I need a loan, bro, because I'm going to start needing some runners, right? Because hell, man, I can't do it all on my own, bro.
I got a few. Listen, I got a few. You need that? I got you. Listen, I only speak to second place, so I got you. You know what I'm saying? I only speak to second place.
Don't do that. CB's gonna tear up if you keep saying that.
You know what I'm saying? No, I used to listen. CB used to be second in command, but right now,
listen, we win tomorrow. We got
the runners, you know. That is wild.
You see, I need some runners. I'm tired.
We'll have that combo tomorrow, big man.
We win tomorrow and we're second again.
But right now, you're not second in command.
Wait, you know, Chelsea win tomorrow, they stay 4th.
No, we don't.
What?
No, they're like a
point. But of course, Arsenal fans don't know how the league table works. Naturally, Arsenal don't know how the league table works. So I understand. I don't blame you.
Let me respond to Wolfie. Yeah, let me respond. First and foremost,
hold on. Are you allowed to, as a United fan? Do I need to defend you? Is that what being a runner does? Defends these man from talking to you, Wolfie?
Bro, man, you want to do Sideman saying
you are fully back in the respect book.
Wolfie, do you want anything from the shop?
Oh wow!
Who you sending?
No, listen. Couple of the man them are going there, innit? So I'm thinking, do you want a Snickers?
I need a drink, bro. I still got a bit of a bro. I need to top up on a drink.
I'm parched still. Flipping. Man, them run me. I need a KA Black Grape. Daps, you want anything from the shop?
Pardon? Am I allowed to get something from the shop?
What? You want anything? In fact, you know what? Cool. You know what? Get yourself something.
What's going on here?
Get yourself something. Listen, it's on cast. It's on cast today. Get yourself.
Right.
I
feel privileged.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm going to shop tomorrow. I mean, it's
always on cast. Like,
listen, as I said, my boy Wolfie, is parched. Grab my boy a drink. Don't keep him waiting. You know what I'm saying? CB's hungry. You need something.
Cast on your bike.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, you know. Let me just get a bit parched, you know, Magnum. Maybe forget about this last couple of 2 games.
Broski, write that down. Write that down for me. Yeah. Hooks. You need something.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
That's your Magnum, CB. Hold
I've got
that.
the K black grape as well.
You want the K? You want the K back grape? You want the K?
Black grape. Yeah, man, know about that
Alright,
thing.
cool, cool. Yeah. By the way, it's raining outside. I don't want any of the stuff. Any of our like shots. Don't let it
Oh,
get
what?
wet.
Give me an extra 10p. I'll get the bag as well.
Yeah. Get the bag. Yeah, get the bag. Get the bag.
The black bag.
Alright,
Bossman's black bag.
First and foremost,
Love.
smash the
First
likes,
and
people.
foremost, are you going to do what Dabs did and show some respect and rescind what he's been saying? I got full respect for Dabs again.
You're getting your P45 tomorrow, probably from Mr. Postacoglu, so I'll hold tight on that one. Second of all, smash the likes, people. I told you every 10 minutes.
Postacoglu?
Wolfie Coglu, but what's it called?
Robin,
Wolfie, are you confident? Are you confident that
let him run the likes?
Yeah. Fun what Wolfie has to say.
What the likes of?
You know what? Yeah. Do you know why I don't show you no respect? Because I've had
Who, the likes or Wolfie?
the likes need to go up. But what's Wolfie? Because in the first season, I had Kendall, and I also had Specs showing their bare chest just to sit themselves down again. Yeah.
No, we have Deji every year doing it.
Then I've had Deji do it for like 10 for about 10 games.
And for yourself saying you're gonna finish.
But this is about me, and he wants his respect shown and stuff like this. We're talking about these lower league sides, yeah. Cool. Then Josh came to the bout. He wanted respect for Villa, and guess what? How that's kind of looking. He's there, but he's not. But he's there, but he's not. Cool. No John Duran for the next few games as well. Yeah. On top of that, notice you're just another one that's had a bit better season because others have dropped off, but yet you want your respect. You must be fucking insane. Where's the consistency? What? Am I when you rate what? It's basically like rating a striker that had one good season. No, bro, you ain't done it yet. You want consistency. You're there. You're in second place, and yet you're telling me fifth, but you want respect. Get the fuck out of here, man. You
want consistency. When did your club last win 5 Premier League games in a row?
One sec. When's the last time you even won a Prem? CB, we talk about standards around here, yeah, but we meant to. You don't even respect Arsenal. They barely win trophies, but you got to respect this motherfucker who wants to be talking about fifth when he's in the title race.
I'm shocked that you're saying that you're second in the league. You want your respect, and you're talking about finishing fifth. That's mental to me. Not even a top 4 push.
That's it. But I'm not saying we're in a title race.
Not even a Champions League
win. I don't think we win it, but we're in a title race.
Wolfie, if you're saying you're finishing fifth, who's finishing above you?
Well, I've shown you my list, haven't I? I would assume you had City. I should have done like this, and I haven't changed my mind. I've got Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City.
You still think City will finish in the top 4?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, City are not too far off, though.
Team to win 5 games in a row. Liverpool haven't even done that. But just say.
Thank you. There's months again, as always. Months. So much time for you.
Great trophies, man.
Wolfie, can I ask you? Wolfie, can I ask? Are you confident that you guys can keep your best players for next season?
Oh wait,
get raided.
Yeah.
Why don't you ask this question? How's Murillo doing?
He's fine.
Oh, is he? Because I saw a nice little Saka limp off the pitch.
Oh, did you? Problem is, I've already spoken to the club. He's good. He's good. I've already spoken. Try your next one.
By the way, Wolfie, Casa stuck on Anfield in like 5 days.
I will forget about that.
Hold on, we still got to get through Newcastle first, bro. We still got to get through
Newcastle and Liverpool.
I can't allow Wolfie to get past.
They ain't getting any better.
Wolfie in the know. Wolfie spoke with the club directly, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Fucking Jesus. Yeah. Well, he gets responses to his DMs, clearly.
Yeah, that's it. So now he's doing deflection because Murillo's actually injured and his best centre-back's out. We'll see how much you want to bet.
How much you want to bet?
I don't bet. We don't bet. Do you not remember that one?
All right, we'll do a halal bet then. Do you want a halal bet, man?
No, there's no such thing as a halal bet. What's it called? Mr. Link. Big up Mandem here for a great show and panel. We ain't spoke about no results today.
Yeah, we really haven't.
Actually, kind of this fucker tricky trees. Ben says people saying Saka might be the new Reece James. Okay, this is his first injury, man. Chelsea fans take notes. Forest has more chest and back in the title race. I mean, Giovanni, I don't think so. According to Wolfie, he's saying 5th. So I don't think that's more chest than Chelsea fans. Nabil, Wolfie's here to meet age discrimination quotas. Oh my God.
I'm older than Wolfie. Leave him alone. I'm also here to meet the quotas as well, clearly.
Because Hooks is old too. OR says, once you're building an empire, the Monteranos.
What, an empire of runners?
Yeah, man. I'm building my empire, man. I'm building my empire.
Once, can you tell Wolfie to tell Hooks so Hooks can tell CB to tell Daps to tell Cass to fetch my A?
Allow it.
Anyways, is Saka actually out for the rest of the season?
I think we just missed that super chat. What was that last super chat?
That wasn't. That was all of them.
Oh, ours one, no?
Wolfie,
that was
send
it.
me a picture of
That
you,
was the
please.
one.
Just
No, it was
nothing dodgy, by the way, people.
Oh, sorry. I just realized. Kaz, I thought you come up with that on your own for a second. I was thinking, how did you come up with that?
Yeah,
Ayo, Hook. So how do you feel now that are you confident still that you're gonna finish above us with your boy out for the season?
I don't think they're getting kudos in January.
His hamstring on Swiss cheese.
Yeah, I'm still confident that we'll finish above Chelsea.
Do you think you'll replace in January?
I think Saka's gone for the. I think I think that Crystal Palace game was the last game Saka will play for Arsenal this season. Now, I believe that. That's what I believe. And then now, to me, all it comes down to is I don't know. I'll see the club's ambition come February the 1st. Like, do we go and? I don't even think it's about replacing Saka like for like. I think it's more about, do you bring in someone of a certain level that can contribute in ways that Saka was contributing. And if we don't go and do that, then, you know,
do you guys have a director of football right now?
For things like winning the league.
Oh
But
shit, they don't. I didn't.
You don't have a director of football, innit? Edu's gone. Who's replacing?
He was denying it.
no, we have an interim at the moment.
Interim DOF.
Jason Ato.
You lot want Colin Moani, innit?
So
I don't want to hear that stuff, man.
Sandy JFM top tier, bro.
I don't even want.
I'm not
I
gonna lie.
don't believe in no ITKs, man.
Bro, after watching West Ham v Liverpool today, yeah, and like, in fact, do you know what? All season, after watching Kudus all season, apart from that game where he lost his head and started kicking man, but even then, that was out of frustration. I think that he's so frustrated that he's playing for a club and he knows he's better than that club.
Someone needs to save him. I don't care who it is.
Look, I've always
He's
thought
got like a 70 million release clause.
And now I've always thought, Kudus, Salah. If Salah goes, Liverpool will get Kudus. Yeah, and I still think that right now. However, like, sometimes players are so heavily linked with the club, and that club doesn't make a move for them. If another club comes in, if I was Arsenal right now, I'll be real with you. I'm fucking going whatever it costs to get Kudus. I'm going for him in January, and I think I hear you. But if we look at Arsenal's spending, like, Arsenal do spend dough. They do. Like, over the last however many years, we know they've spent a lot of money.
January, though.
No, I hear you. But if they say they've put 100 million aside, or for a big target in the summer, knowing that Saka is injured right now, and knowing where you are, and firstly knowing that you are still in a title race right now, and knowing that your fans are going, and you're still in the Champions League as well, by the way, and knowing that your fans won't be happy if you don't win something this season, and also knowing
they don't care about that though.
But also knowing that if you do not get Kudus this January, there's a good fucking chance that someone else will. Like, if you don't get him in January, where you might not have too much competition, in the summer you will have competition for him, and you might end up losing him to Liverpool, which would then, say if Salah does go, if you allow Liverpool to get Kudus to replace Salah, then Liverpool don't drop back into being kind of equal levels with Arsenal. They once again go. So I'm not saying they will, but if I was Arsenal's board, I'd be going, let's go and get this guy right now. Because if any big club shows any sort of interest in Kudus, he's asking him to leave. He's saying,
did you know what they did? I told you earlier. They brought back Fabio Vieira.
No, I hear you, but bro, anyone pays Kudus attention, he is asking for. He's putting in a transfer request straight away.
Arsenal's not going to do it though.
Yeah, they're going to get Marcus Rashford probably.
Because the thing is with the problem that Arsenal face is, like, at least what I feel is they need to first at least internally confirm who it actually is that they'll be bringing in as the sporting director, because the way they'll probably spin it, and the way they're probably thinking about it is, we don't want to like commit to a player that isn't necessarily
part of the
part
plan.
of the plan of the new sporting director and where the club's gonna go. So unless in that January window, Arsenal internally like decide before announcing, cool, we're going for this brother, then I wouldn't expect any big signings for.
But Hooks, hasn't Arteta got enough power? I mean, we've all seen the Amazon shit where he got the say on getting rid of Aubameyang. So surely they don't need it if Arteta's still in the plans.
But I don't think that, like, I don't know. I hear it to a degree, but I think even the fact that Fabio Vieira is coming back from Porto, just that to me just shows that we're not gonna really. I would be surprised if we go out and get what is required on the right wing.
Oh, Marcus Rashford.
I just don't see you guys spending big in January anyway, as it is. I'll be honest.
Right,
You're not really that up.
So, but we'll see in it, because obviously, you know, who knows? Like, maybe they change their mind at some point, or who knows? Maybe they're already thinking, oh, okay, we're gonna go get this guy in January or whatever in it. But the only thing that I know, is if you don't go and sign someone of certain ilk, then I would say that's gross negligence. I would actually say that's gross negligence.
Marcus Rashford.
What?
Marcus Rashford. You can have his average of 8 goals per season. I mean, he's of that ilk to get you those goals, no?
They don't need him. They could just make Sterling perm.
Captain Saber, isn't it? Arteta can turn them around.
No, just give Ranieri the keys, isn't it? Give Ranieri the keys.
The thing is, like, the thing is with Rashford, is he's better than Fabio Vieira, but
30 million is all yours.
But we need to be aiming higher than that. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think Rashford's
Who do you want, Hooks? Who do you want?
What's higher than that in the left wing position these days?
Wait, who do I?
It's got to be right wing.
So me personally, I wouldn't directly replace above Saka. Personally, what I would do personally is I would just say, yo, whatever money you want, Newcastle, let us know. What?
For us,
for what? Anthony Gordon?
Is it?
No, for Isak, I would go blank check for Isak.
They said 150.
Would you
150?
Is that what they said? 1/5. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And this is a thing that if Kudus has got, because I think what we'd be looking at, right? So here we are. We got Rashford, where Cass, I think you're telling me Rashford would cost him about 40 million.
Probably about 30, 35.
30 million, but the wages would be mad. The wages would be fucking mental. Then you've got Kudus in the middle, and I think what someone said was release clause 70.
80 million.
Right?
8 million in the summer.
8 million in the summer, right? And then you've got Isak. So again, Kudus is a middle of the ground, isn't it?
I reckon you go for Mudryk. Mudryk's right there, bro. We won't need to move homes. It won't be difficult for him. Why not?
Why are we making it easy for him? This is about Arsenal. This is not. No, this is the thing. It's not Saverho. This is why Rashford needs to be ruled out. This is not about Rashford's career. This is about Arsenal. Arsenal needs to look at what's right for them.
On top players in January. Same with Chelsea as well. Everyone's talking. I don't see us signing people in January as well, man. Like, especially if you want to, the way you're talking, you want to bring a main man into the team, and it's a Saka replacement. Yeah, fair enough. You said Isak. I don't think that's happening. I think Havertz they want to move forward with Havertz being your 9. You're gonna have to look for some sort of replacement for Saka that's temporary. I don't see you guys spending big money on a winger, and then Saka comes back in the summer, and it's just gonna cause problems. It don't make sense.
Why is no one talking about Cunha? Cunha's 40 to 50 million.
Yeah,
I would take Cunha.
I don't see that happening in January.
Money talks, man. Money talks.
Would you man take Darwin? You don't want Darwin?
I mean,
no, I don't even think
Arsenal fans will take Darwin. Don't be fooled.
Does anyone want Calvin Phillips while we're?
Would you have Darwin? Would you have Darwin?
Kyle Walker, no. Anyone?
Would you have Darwin for like 40 mil?
For 40 mil?
Gundogan?
Yeah, 40 mil. Yeah, step into my office. Step into my office.
The Sassy's even there if you want.
Step into my office.
Because I don't know.
Look, Arsenal fans kill me. You take Darwin. Why would you take Darwin?
Because I think he's you know what it is? He's chaos. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Like he's just chaos.
God.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
no,
Hold on. Hooks.
I wouldn't bring him in. I wouldn't bring him in as a starter.
This is something we all laughed at.
I would have him as he's a good bench option.
Is this where you lot are now? Because like we've jointly all laughed at Liverpool, like trying to put Darwin Núñez up there, calling him Captain Chaos, right? Is that where you are? That you're actually going, I'm bought into the chaos. Give me some chaos.
No, but you know what it is, yeah? Like, I wouldn't personally...
He's a worse finisher than Gabriel Jesus.
I wouldn't go out and buy him. But but for 40 million, yeah, someone that has pace, someone that has power, and someone that has chaos, those are the exact things that Arsenal need.
No, I swear what you need is a finisher.
You need someone that can score goals.
Marcus Rashford.
No, but we score enough. Like we score a lot of goals. Yes, we need
corners.
Don't bring us
Why do you want a striker?
Wait. Okay. Let me. Obviously, it's not coming across correctly. I would not go out and buy Darwin, but Darwin has the traits of a player that Arsenal need in the front line, which is pace, power, and chaos.
But
Arsenal front line.
So for 40 million, you think is worth putting that?
You need a finisher.
But again, not as a starter. I would have him as a rotation option.
Yeah, but
I
this
think
has been your problem,
as a
bro.
rotation option. I think he is good.
But this
I would
mentality
still
that
go
Arsenal
out
fans
and
have,
that's the
this is
problem
why
with
they are
Arsenal.
where they
They
are.
don't
I would
need
do this all the
rotation.
time.
This is Arsenal.
Exactly.
This is
Wait,
Arsenal.
what do you mean? Like, he asked me, would I take Darwin for 40 M's?
No, but
I wouldn't take him at
yes,
first. I wouldn't
the
touch
fact
him.
that you're saying yes
Like,
is the
when did
Arsenal
Darwin
problem.
come out of my mouth before he mentioned it?
No, fair enough.
But the fact that you're saying yes is the problem here. This is not
It's a
about
straight
you
no
mentioning
answer,
it.
yeah.
It was a suggestion. The fact you're willing to take him on is mad. That tells you it's sums
I'm
up
willing to
Arsenal
take
as
on a
whole.
lot of players.
Wait,
in the
so
Prem.
CB, would you
No.
take Darwin for 40 million?
No
as your
chance.
backup
No
to
chance.
Jackson?
No chance. No. You know, we could have got Duran for 40 million. Probably getting for 60 now. Even the fact that why would you not rather go for Duran?
60. You're not getting Durant for 60.
Yes, you will.
Not now.
Yes, you will.
Nah, not now. You won't.
You think
Not
when he
now.
signed his contract, the guy that was begging to go to West Ham, he ain't gonna put a release
No
clause
way.
on his contract?
8 million minimum.
How about
The
this?
point is-
CB, do you still think you'll win the league? Do you still want this league?
Yeah, I still want the league. Yes. What kind of question is that? Yeah, I do.
It's answering the question, isn't it? Because obviously, like, your energy was a bit different a couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
No. I
Remember
still.
the storyline?
You know, this season really reminds me of 13-14, isn't it? Like a lot of men are in this. Like, you know, we was 2 points off the title, and in a week we're fourth right now. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a lot going on.
Try not to
As
think
for you
about
guys,
that.
As for you guys, like I'm just taking it one game at a time. You guys eventually.
Hold on,
drop
didn't we win
points.
that 13-14?
Well, we got a couple
did,
of
didn't
times.
we? That was
Yeah,
Yaya.
you did,
That was
you
Yaya. That was Yaya when Yaya won it.
Yeah.
You literally, no one else wanted it.
Liverpool
So
were
he
top
said,
of the
fuck it,
table
we'll
at
have it.
Christmas.
Bro,
Liverpool were top of the table at
but I
Christmas,
remember
sometimes,
that. I remember that season. Arsenal had a period at top that season. Liverpool had a period at top.
Yeah, we weren't top for Christmas. It was
Chelsea had a period at top. And
Arsenal started. That's where Arsenal started very well that year.
yeah, that was a season where it got to a certain. We hadn't been top all season. Got to a point where fucking Yaya just said, not anyone else in City. It was Yaya just goes, well, fuck it. If no one else wants it, I'm just going to score bare goals.
Yeah,
That's
what I'm saying. Like, for me,
that's when young Lukaku was tearing it up for Everton, no? He was tearing it up.
Good times, man.
Barkley's tearing it up.
Sturridge was balling, man. I was so jealous, man.
Hey, Sturridge, man. Still didn't answer my DMs from 2014. But anyway, man like Sturridge.
Hey, Manchester United finished 7th that year, you know.
Oh,
maybe the season might be like 13, 14.
Yeah,
And then dream of 7th right now.
They were
wouldn't they,
comparing
man?
flipping-
Where did you finish
You know
that
what's
season?
funny? You're right, actually. It is reminiscent. They were comparing
In what league?
Suarez.
Championship.
Remember, Stevie, they were comparing Suarez to actual teams when he was scoring that many
Yeah,
goals.
yeah.
That's what they're doing with Salah now. They're comparing Salah.
Well,
He scored more than
I actually wanted to
7
ask you before we wrap up. Yeah, in terms of Salah, would you say this is one of the, or how?
Well,
how
we
would
ain't
you rank
wrapping
this
up
in terms
yet.
of-
What fuck
I
are we
don't know.
wrapping
I
up?
saw that. I got told we wrap up at 10, innit? So I'm just looking at
People
the
are late.
time.
Innit?
That's if we
Well,
see
He's got the
nine.
itinerary there, man. He's reading through it.
But
What were you
yeah,
gonna
in
say,
terms of
Stevie?
individual campaigns, how high would you rank this in terms of Premier League individual
For
campaigns?
himself or in the Premier League?
No, in general, because I think what we're seeing is very special.
Well, if we're talking so far, it supersedes most. I think he if he didn't get free GA today, then he probably would have been behind Suarez because Suarez had more by this point and was just doing a madness in his all-round gameplay as well. If you're looking at Henry, I don't know exactly how much GA and how good Henry was performing at this point, but I know Henry was just mowing man down that year. Was it 04 that he got 2020? Was it 04?
No, it was
you'll know this. Was it 04 or 03?
No, it was 02, 03.
02, 03, yes, 03, yeah. Like he was ripping it up as well. I think.
What about Haaland's season 2 years ago?
Yeah, so Haaland's debut season, yeah, it's close to that. I think it's close to that. But right now, I don't even have it as right now. It's not Liverpool's best individual season yet because I still have Suarez just a bit above in terms of what Suarez was doing. Yeah. With, for me, a slightly worse team as well, by the way. Not saying that team wasn't bad. That team's midfield and attack was fake and start defense was shit. But what Suarez was doing, see, like Salah, what he's doing is being undervalued just because of Bruno Fernandes. And I don't need to go into why, but you lot know why, innit? Yeah. But what Suarez was doing, man was scoring from the halfway line. Man was scoring half volleys after chipping it over, man, and that. Man was banging free kicks. Like, he was scoring even wide. You think Salah's goals were a wide range of goals, bro. What Suarez was doing, yeah.
Do you know the
Norwich
one thing?
one in Norwich.
But Suarez
Yeah.
scored against the top four.
Thing at not like stuff like that.
The one thing I would say is, and this
And
is where
Suarez missed the first 5 games that year, by the way. He missed the first
the
5
thing
games.
is, I'll be honest.
Racismo.
I'll just say one thing here.
No,
This is where,
he bit Ivanovic.
but this is where I think we can't
yeah.
this is where I think the judgment of Mo Salah, yeah, for me, I mean, it might not because the way Liverpool are running away with it, maybe they might just have it wrapped up mad early. But like when you look at players, you do have to take into consideration. And this is a thing. I'm never going to sit here and say, listen, a player should be judged on what they've won, right? I don't agree with that. Like we have to judge them on goals, we have to judge them on eye test, and we have to also judge them on what they've won. Because right now, I think, Monts, you would agree, you're winning. There's certain games already this season, quite a few games this season that you have won because of Mo Salah.
Yes, 100%.
Right. And when it gets to the back end of the season, when it gets to points, and it might not even be in the league, it might end up being in the Champions League, it might end up being in the FA Cup, but there could be points this season that because of Mo Salah, you win trophies, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Whereas with Suarez,
we didn't win. But the thing is,
he didn't drag you over the line.
But
However,
the thing is, what I'd say with the Suarez thing, though, him not dragging us over the line, I always think is a bit unfair on him because with Mo Salah, at least he's had a competent defense.
Yeah, I hear it.
Salah's had a competent, like
Gerrard
Suarez didn't have Van Dijk, he didn't have Alisson. He didn't have any. He didn't have Trent. He didn't have any of those guys.
Salah didn't have Gerrard slipping, did he?
Yeah, but
No,
also
listen, we can joke
Suarez
about it, but
Suarez wasn't scoring against
Always,
the top
always
four.
bring the
Though,
tone down.
Yeah,
don't
I
you?
know.
he only scored against Spurs and United, who finished seventh.
No. But again, you got to remember the first 5 games. You get like man missed games as well. He missed certain games. So for me, and also no pens. No pens, by the way.
He's a Norwich man.
That's true.
No pens, bro.
60% of his
You
goals were
realize
against the bottom half.
Gerrard scored 13 pens that year. So can you imagine with Suarez of 31 goals? And at least I think Suarez is max missing 2 pens. If he takes 14 pens, because Gerrard missed one, he missed one against United when we beat you 3-0. Yeah. If Suarez took 14 pens, do you think we'll be sitting here with Haaland holding the goal scoring record? Do you really think that?
That's all if but
Are we doing what ifs here?
No, I'm
Yeah,
just-
because
I'm
you,
just
yeah,
saying-
that's
I'm
what
just
I'm
saying
saying. You know, when you get to these
I
type of
understand
discussions-
Salah has more goals against the bigger teams, but Suarez also had no penalties as well. So it's like,
You know what
I'm
I
saying
just
there's an
remembered?
argument for both.
Yeah. I just remembered. Do you remember when Arsenal spoke to Suarez because they were going to pay 40 million on one
40 million on one.
on a pound.
Bro, but this is the thing. So for me, if I generally think Salah can get 20 and 20, he's got 30 and it's not even New Year's. He has 30.
Months. I see you as a level-headed guy, right? Very calm, very level-headed. But I was watching on Troops' stream the other day, bro. You got rattled when they started talking Hazard in the same breath, man.
It wasn't Hazard. It wasn't just Hazard. It was other guys as well that they were thrown in there. For me, I think people need to stop mixing what they think is better to what they think is preference. You can't deny greatness. You can't deny it. Because if Salah had a badge of any of you lot's teams, you lot will be arguing the same thing. The exact same thing. Football is a result-based business. Football, hold on. Football is a results-based business.
I'm Salah over Hazard, me personally.
Hold on. Football is a results-based business, yeah. And Bruno Fernandes has absolutely destroyed. Yeah, he has destroyed what it means to score a goal or to be creative in the final third. He's destroyed the meaning of it, the absolute meaning of it. I still think Salah will never ever be as technical as Hazard. Never in his life. It will never ever happen. Yeah, he will never be as good as Hazard technically. But Hazard will never be as clinical or as effective in the final third as Mo Salah. So it depends what you prefer. That's the end of the argument.
I would say clinical.
Years and years.
I won't say effective in the final third. You see everything you just said about Suarez, about the teams around him, and all of these things. You look at the players that Hazard played around. It's mad, you know. He had 2 seasons where I say he had a good squad. Other than that, bro, he was having Eto'o up top and that. Like I watched Eto'o.
No, I hear it, bro. I hear it. But my point is that bro. These again, they may not be as good as Firmino and Mane. But Firmino and Mane are gone, and Salah's putting up more numbers. Those guys are not here anymore.
Yeah, but this is what it's based on.
They sold Mane. Firmino had a leg brace, and they bought in a fucking donkey and Darwin Núñez, and he scored even more goals.
But you're talking about
and he got put on the touchline. So any argument you have is getting debunked, bro. Any argument, any type of goal you could think you've seen Mo Salah score, you probably haven't seen it. He scored every goal you can think of, bro. There is no way that Eden Hazard is more effective in the final third than Mo Salah. He wouldn't dream of it. Bro, I'm telling you. Mo Salah hold on, Cass. Mo Salah has bested Eden Hazard's best return by Christmas.
But look, this is what I'm talking about. You're talking straight numbers, though.
No, but I'm talking about in the final third, effectiveness in the final third. I'm not talking about as a footballer. I've given you as a footballer, Eden Hazard is better than Mo Salah. Eden Hazard is the third best player I've ever seen with my eyes with a football as an attacker. Are you happy with that?
So then So then you're saying that Hazard is better than Salah.
Yeah, he's a better pure footballer. 100% he's a better pure footballer.
So he's better than Salah.
But who am I taking? I'm taking Mo Salah. So you actually think that Hazard is better than Salah? Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's what I don't mind that. Then you can say what you want to say. Then at that point, I agree with you. Then if you want to say that,
I've said the Hazard Salah argument. People just overcomplicate it. Hazard's the better pure footballer. Salah's more effective in the final third and has more, in my opinion, more consistent because Salah could never take a year off. He can never go a whole year without scoring a goal. He couldn't.
He literally did that in Serie A though.
And at Chelsea.
He did. He went a whole year without scoring in the Serie A. Fiorentina, I think.
Yeah, the Chelsea one's harsh, man.
Yeah, he's very young back then, man.
Anyway, man. What do you mean the Chelsea one's harsh? You got 4 goals.
Solomon says
no. We're meaning judging Salah on his time at Chelsea.
It's Fiorentina when he just left Chelsea. Come on, man.
In his career at Chelsea, Hazard won 174 points for Chelsea, but he isn't effective.
No one said he isn't effective.
Big up Forest, CB, Chelsea are babies in this. Is what Aiden's saying.
Well, we both got 2 stars, brother. I actually like Forest, man. I was in uni there. I was going bad games. Yeah, I was in the championship. I was there.
Were you nearly proper Forest? Were you nearly proper Forest?
No, that's too far. I won't go that far. They were in the championship at that point, didn't it? So why not?
Big up panel, Cass, Hooks, Monstaps, Wolfie, CB, and Bakayo, No Strings, and Rodney.
That's crazy.
They need to tell them about the likes and shit.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say the likes. We could raise this to 400 likes.
Where do you stand?
Hey. Forgive CB. If you're gonna do that, at least if you're gonna interrupt with the likes, at least address the comment, the people spectating about the likes. Do you not think?
Smash the likes, man. Them smash the likes, isn't it?
Right now, please continue with your slander.
Yeah, man.
And make sure you subscribe to all our channels. Yeah. All our channels.
Except Hooks, man. Everyone can subscribe to Hooks. Everyone else.
And I thought you were here just out of love. You're here to try and get people over to your channel.
You dabs, yes. For Cass, no. No.
Wolfie, I'm about to send you some.
Do you have Henry over Salah?
Of course.
Okay, I've been seeing some crazy things from your fan base, yeah, and I'm starting to.
No. I'm not. Would you have Hazard over Salah over Henry?
No, that's me.
No, just checking.
Yeah,
I'll take Drogba over Henry though.
Can people stop saying? Can people stop saying? That
Any day of the week.
He didn't go. He went here about scoring a goal. He was fit. He played 31 games. Please.
Oh, I can't believe you just said that. You'd have Drogba over Henry.
100%. Like
in a big game. Yes.
It's not even just a big game.
We know why are we doing context.
Drogba was the system.
Context.
No.
Drogba
No.
was the system, and he never played under attacking managers. It was always
Nah,
pragmatic.
you don't
When he had
touch
an
Henry.
attacking-
You don't
when
touch
he had an
Henry, bro.
attacking manager,
As a City fan, I could come here. I could right
That's not
now
the
start
second
trying to
man,
give
though.
ways that I could prefer a City player over Henry. I'm not going to do it, bro.
I'm telling you now, the
not
one
gonna do
season
it.
Drogba had an attacking manager, he scored 29 goals
Ancelotti
and 10
not attack-
assists
what about
in
Ancelotti? He was
32
quite
games.
attacking.
No
He was quite
pens and went
attacking.
AFCON and won the league. and
Ancelotti
Golden
was
Boot.
attacking, no?
That's the one season he was in. You get me? Drogba was the whole system.
You said
He
no,
never
you
really-
said
But then in that case, I could go Haaland. In Haaland's first season at City, he won a treble. Right, he broke records as top goal scorer. The whole system was based around Erling Haaland. Guess what? I'm still taking Henry over Haaland any fucking day of the year, bro.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
he's
nice.
man
But
at
once
top better
again,
than
Drogba
Henry.
isn't.
You don't have-
Drogba's
Henry's-
better than
Henry's-
Haaland as well.
Henry's
Drogba's
the
better
I'm
than
best.
not going
Haaland
to
too.
disagree with that. I'm just using a similar example that a system was all about Haaland. Haaland came in as what, a 21-year-old, I think, at the time. He literally broke the goal scoring record in England in his first season.
Do you know for me,
we won a treble, and I'm still taking Henry any
you
day.
see,
of
when it
the
comes
year
to the
over him,
all
bro.
timers, in my opinion, the all timers, for me, I judge you, especially when it comes to attackers, I judge you on if either you can be the main man in leading your country to a trophy or being a main man to lead your club to a
Henry won the
Champions
World
League.
Cup, bro.
To a
He won the
Champions
World
League
Cup.
push.
Done that,
No,
fully
Henry
did
won the
And he
World
had a
Cup.
Ballon d'Or,
Henry was holding bench for a Newcastle striker in that World Cup push. He went and joined the team that beat him
He
in the
still won
final
the
a year
World Cup. He
after.
won the Euros.
Bro,
Like,
Oh, come on, stop it.
See,
He went and
nah.
joined the
See,
team
they
that
won-
beat him in the Champions League final a year after and won the
Now,
Champions
when
League with them.
France,
He's
when
Kevin
France,
Durant.
correct
He's
me
Kevin
if I'm
Durant.
listen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but at my age, yeah, I remember the
Yeah,
France
Kevin
World
Durant.
Cup. I remember the France World Cup, and it was Trezeguet and Henry up
No,
top.
it wasn't. It wasn't
I
him.
watched
up
it,
top.
bro. I watched it with my own
Henry,
eyes.
Henry didn't start a game after the round of 16. It was that striker in Newcastle that begins with a G. Gures. I don't know. I did my research when it comes to slander, you know.
Jacare.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you. Henry was
no,
not
no,
the
no,
main
Dab,
man in that
Dab,
Who
World
was
Cup.
playing?
Dabs, you're thinking of the Euros, 2000 Euros.
you're
Henry
thinking
and
of the
Trezeguet
Euros.
started
Euros.
that.
Was it
In the
Trezeguet
World Cup,
and Henry in the
Henry
Euros? Okay.
in '98 was in the France World Cup squad, if I remember rightly. But it was the
Yeah, let's
Euros
have a
where he destroyed everyone. That's still major silverware, whatever way you want to look at it.
I look at it like this. Drogba was the main man in his team when he won the Champions League. He carried us to that Champions League push. Goals against Barcelona. Goals
So
against
you're
Bayern
saying you
Munich,
take
goals
Drogba
against-
over Henry?
against Napoli.
You're saying
I
straight
will
up.
100% take him. I
He's
will
a
100%
cracker.
take him because I know what I'm getting. And then when it comes,
You know
And
what
when
you're
it comes
getting,
to
Henry,
it-
bro.
Pause.
I know what I'm getting. I'm getting Henry missing two
Pause
sitters in the
that
Champions
as
League
well,
final against
man.
Barcelona.
100% take him. I know what I'm getting. Bro,
Let's not do that.
bro.
That was
Come
crazy.
on. I'm
That was
trying to help
crazy.
you, brother. I'm trying to
I
help
thought
you.
Drogba missed two sitters in the 06 final. That's what
Either
I'm saying.
way,
Innit?
it's got nothing to do with Liverpool running away with it.
Henry's not even better than Eto'o. Henry's not even better than Eto'o. What are we doing?
That's a great debate, but like
Yeah,
there's not many that's better than Enzo, bro.
Yeah, there's not many, man.
Yeah, there's not many. But if you want to go back to Mallorca, Barcelona, Inter Milan,
Oi.
take your pick.
Do you know
But
what?
bottom line is, as I said, the whole 2020 thing, because obviously Hooks are asked, obviously I know you're obviously agreeing through and through. You've witnessed the season like well and truly, and that. Do you think, from what you saw from Henry's 20 season, you probably saw that coming because of the way he was just mowing down everyone, innit? Do you think Mo Salah's getting 2020 this season as a rival?
I think he will. I think he
Well,
will.
I already said he would.
I think he will.
I said it on the
No,
last one. I think he will,
bro,
because,
as an outsider looking in, because usually, like I said this before to you, I look at
You don't
Salah.
watch. You don't usually watch it, yeah.
I look at it with shade. I watch Salah with shade usually, yeah, because I'm thinking this prick. Whereas at the moment, you're the last of my concerns. So I kind of like, and because Salah is like a bit like Son, I've said before, he's a bit of a likable person. I feel we need to, because Salah don't have full seasons. Salah doesn't generally have full seasons performing for the whole season. Like, so
AFCON tax.
predominantly, but I'm pretty certain, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain there might be one or two where he hasn't got AFCON and still he's not performed for the whole season.
We won the league.
You didn't need to after March.
Mane
to
ain't
be fair.
here to say
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. And
You didn't need to perform well
all
in
he
that
need-
second half of the
all he
season. You
needs-
already won
all he
it.
needs
But
is 3
I
goals,
just
7
think,
assists.
I just think,
3 goals, 7 assists in 19 games.
He might
I
even
just
get that
think
in
this
the, he might
season
even get that in the
is
next.
can he do it? And I think
in 20
it's
games, sorry.
Mons, do you know why I think it's important? I was saying this
We
in
get
the
that
group
against
chat
Arsenal.
earlier, yeah, because I honestly do think, based on the here and now,
You
right
get
now,
that against United.
not the rest of the season, yeah, I think Liverpool could do a quad, right? Liverpool could win a quad, right? Based on the here and now, yeah. Let me finish, CB, yeah. The reason why teams don't win quads and trebles often is because it's once you get to March, April, May, yeah, and you're having to play.
Yeah.
Like, this is a real one. I've seen, and Monts, you will have seen it as well. CB, you might have. When you're in for trebles, Cass, you might have back in the day. It is a real thing that you can have Arsenal on a Sunday, Real Madrid away on a Wednesday, and then say Chelsea in an FA Cup semi-final on the Saturday. Yeah. So you can have 3 games in a week against Chelsea, Arsenal, and Real Madrid, right? To win a treble or a quad, you have to win all of those games, right? And you've been playing for 6 months already. So that's where I think Salah is going to need to keep being Mo Salah that we've seen so far this season.
Yeah.
For Liverpool to do all of that.
Again,
And if he does, bro, he's in Ballon d'Or conversations.
I look
He
forward to
is,
doing
he
that
is.
next season with Forest.
He is though, innit? But it's like, as I said, players. I did say earlier. I think we said this in the last stream last week that Gakpo and Diaz are better than they were last season. So they're like able to, like today, Gakpo gets another goal today.
Yeah.
Diaz gets another goal. Diaz is now playing for this false 9, and all of a sudden it's like working. Like,
Is it Gakpo? Is it Gakpo? Because I thought it was Diaz because they were swapping around all the time.
No. Diaz plays false 9 and Gakpo plays on the left.
Yeah,
and then when
That's
Gakpo comes
yeah.
off, Jota goes up top, then Diaz goes on the left. That's
Yo,
how it
Mons,
kind of
if
works.
Jota stays fit, how good is he?
Very good. Very good if he stays fit. But that you see that if is one of the most weakest ifs. That's one of the weakest ifs out.
Bro, how good's Reece James if he stays fit?
That's a very slim possibility that he stays fit. I told you he'll be fit for about another 3-4 weeks, and I'm gonna enjoy it to the fullest because I know what's gonna happen. It's like the Reece James thing. I know what's gonna happen. I mentally prepare myself.
I rate him, man. He's quality, man.
Sorry, someone trying to say Daps is rattled. What the fuck am I rattled about today?
No, dude.
What the hell would I be rattled about?
Like,
But that's
see the
really,
Reece
I
James
really
thing?
like, bro. Listen, West
Yeah,
Ham
the
are
Reece James thing,
West Ham are
The Reece
knackered.
James
Innit? Like, let's not like West Ham have been good this season. That should be Lopetegui's last game. Like he's now a reoffender of the army.
Are we saying West Ham's going to actually get a manager bounce?
Bro,
City then?
Ned,
Yeah.
Months, you absolute. You man, yeah.
Speaking.
Let us play West Ham. Bro. The one game I saw was 3 points, right?
I can't.
We've got one win. We might have one more win, and now they might lose their manager.
He's a no. Do you know what he is? Daps again. He's a reoffender. We welcomed him back to the Arnie Slot State Penitentiary as a reoffender. So now he won't be
Neymar's
lost.
better than Messi. Get the fuck.
There's
out.
only one manager that's
I'll
free,
back
man.
him.
Only one manager that's free of that sentence, man. Actually, 2. Dyche, you didn't
But
play
people,
Dyche.
I have to shoot. By the way. Wolfie, please make sure these guys are getting your drinks, snacks.
I'll keep him in check,
anything
bro.
you need.
I appreciate the loan.
Yeah, man, and that's fine. And listen, CB, if you do happen to win, then you'll be in that same category as well. Hook, same with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You lot, I have to love you guys and leave you. King has to go. Take care. And
Bro.
again, get Daps and Cass some bug spray and stuff.
Bro, we won today. How do you mean we
Oh yeah, just Cass.
No, Cassidy's rat poison, man. Have you seen the state of Old Trafford with the rats and the mice, man? Fuck you.
Do we need to talk on the City game at all? Did anyone watch it? I know we
did
can be
watch
relevant.
it. Leicester weren't as bad as I thought, you know. They had some decent jumps.
Do you know the mad thing is, is like Cass, you've just cheers. Of like the 13 games that we've been, is it 13 games, 13 or 14 games we've had since our change of form? Yeah, I don't even think like this was not one of our better performances.
Agreed. Yeah.
And that's the mad thing. Like,
Okay, I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer.
Right, cool. So watching the Everton game the other day, was frustrating because I actually thought we played quite well against Everton, but we ended up drawing, and that was why it's frustrating because I was frustrated for the players, for the manager, and I've said at this point all we need is a fucking win, just so that when we come out of the game, we're focusing on the positives. Because the minute you draw or lose, you come out of the game focusing on the negatives, yeah? So I don't really care. A clean sheet. We look defensively like the confidence has gone completely still. Our confidence in defence didn't look great. But I think one of the key points today was probably Savio scoring, bro.
Finally.
Bro, but more importantly, what happened after he scored, his decision-making has come back and he got a fucking assist. I've been saying it at the start of the season, Savio's decision-making was spot on. He knew when to shoot and he knew when to pass, right? But he became obsessed with getting a goal and so was never looking for Haaland, was always looking to beat a man. It was like having a shitter version of Doku, to be honest with you. Whereas today, he scored. He scored. Yeah, real talk. He scored today, and guess what? He gets an assist as well. So that's a good thing. The other thing is, I was ready to fucking have a bit of a moan about Pep because for me, the one thing with City is our press is gone. We have no press now, right? And when you look at the midfield, I'm thinking this is on you, Pep. Like you ain't started anyone that's athletic apart from Kovacic, really. He brought on McAtee and McAtee changed the game. So I don't know. I want to see McAtee.
Is that the one that was at Sheffield United?
Yeah.
He's linked to us now. He's
he was all over the timeline.
You rate him?
Very well. He was all over my timeline.
He came on and literally his first touch, he kind of like literally did some mad little quick feet, broke through Leicester and then played the pass before the pass pretty much.
By the way,
but the other thing is, and of course, when we scored, a few players went over to him because they knew that he started it and he grabbed the badge. The thing is, like, there's a few reasons why playing McAtee makes sense. He's been in the dirt with Sheffield United, yeah? He's had to fight for results, yeah? So if you look at actually this, he will run for the badge. And that's what we saw today. So, bro, I'm going to be honest. Did Foden get the assist for the first one? Because it was his shot.
Does it count, though?
I don't know. It was a shot, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a shot. But McAtee came on for Foden, and it made perfect sense because the one thing maybe you don't get from, well, at the moment you get fuck all from Foden, but the one thing even at the best of times you don't get from Foden too much is like battling back and playing kind of almost a midfield role. Whereas with McAtee, he came in and he's happy to sit in the midfield and work his ass off. So hopefully, but the key with this is don't even matter how we got the result. We got a draw. We got a win. We got 3 points. We got 3 points, and now we can go against West Ham. I think we beat West Ham. I've said it all week. That's 6 points out of 6 points. Fucking hell, it feels good.
I'm happy for you, Daps. I'm happy.
Closer. The one thing I will say is I'm still looking at it like we're 5th at the moment. I'm still looking at it, not expecting to be 5th in a few weeks' time. I still don't think I know what a January and February looks like.
Well, up or down? You saying?
Down. Bro, I know what a January and February looks like. And like, yeah, we've got West Ham now. Great. I think that's 3 points. Salford in the FA Cup. I expect to beat them, obviously. But then after that, we've got PSG away, Brentford away, and someone else away. We've got 3 away games in a row. And then after that, we've got fucking Arsenal, we've got Newcastle, we've got Liverpool, and we've got another
Chelsea?
Might be Chelsea as well. So look, I don't think we're out of it yet. But the way we get out of this is by stringing together results. Like we can't win. I'm not looking at no games saying guaranteed 3 points. We have to just keep going. And now we've got like 3 days transfer window opens. Hooks is saying he's judging his board based on the 1st of February. I'll be real. Like, I think me and most City fans are judging our board by the 15th of January, I reckon. Like, we can't be sitting around waiting. Like, because we've been bad for 6 weeks now. The board, I hope, Tiki has been doing a lot of work in those 6 weeks.
But are you hearing any noises? Is there any noises of anyone close?
There's been bare noises, bro, but I don't.
But you'd expect something to feel like it's close by now. Like you said, the window opens end of the week.
I don't think anything first, second, but I would expect by the 5th, if we have not got someone through the door, by at least one player by the 15th of January, I think, again, the board's being a bit incompetent because we've known what we need for months now.
Do you worry about your backline for me? Because obviously this is your 3rd clean sheet all season, isn't it? Which is crazy to me. Like and I've looking at the chances that Leicester were creating against you. It
lot.
wasn't so, bro. It was like every cross, and there were good quality crosses from Abedidi and that, but like the crosses that were coming in looked mad.
I'm not pulling out, bro. Right. So
the crosses were just looking mad. I'm talking most of them, like you know what I'm saying?
So for me, we're missing Ruben Diaz again because he does lead our line. You take Van Dijk out of Liverpool, Liverpool will look different. Yeah. You take your leader of the line out of any defense, your defense looks different. So we are missing Ruben Diaz. But I also think Rico Lewis is just so weak. Like, he's a talented footballer, but he's weak. He's very weak. But the biggest key for us is, bro, how easy you can walk through City's midfield. So before you look at the defenders, yeah, the way you can stroll through City's midfield now is an absolute joke. And I'll still be real. Look, De Bruyne, he is old, but it's like no one wants to, like, De Bruyne don't want to run no more. He don't want to run back. He does not want to do any work defensively anymore, right? And when I mean defensively, I mean winning the ball back in midfield. Like, I remember City. I mean, we all remember City. It was fucking last season. How quickly we recycle the ball. How quickly how many second balls we win. How quickly we win the ball back. Pep's philosophy. You win the ball back in, 6 seconds or something. There is none of that. You can just stroll through City's midfield and nothing's changed today. We won 2-0. Leicester was strolling through our midfield whenever the fuck they wanted. Literally.
Yeah, but luckily, once you get through the midfield today, at least you didn't have Simpson pussy behind it, and wide open, mate.
SP, yeah, bro. Well, there's a reason why we haven't really seen him since then. Because, and I think it's right, bro, putting all that pressure on, like, bro, if we're talking about Akanji, Ake, Vardio, Walker, and Rico Lewis not being able to really defend without Ruben Diaz leading the line, why the fuck would I expect a youth prospect that's come in when we're in our worst form? And actually, he hasn't been that bad. And for people asking about Pep, I've said it too many times. You can keep asking me. If we get to a point where we are in a relegation battle, yeah, and a serious relegation battle, we'll have more conversations. But no, I don't want Pep. Like, no real City fan wants Pep gone. That's
because you all agree he's bigger than the club, yeah?
No, bro, not because he's bigger than the club.
No, that's why.
Okay.
I mean, just based on the evidence,
You're
the way
basically
you
saying he's
won't
untrackable.
talk about it, yeah.
Huh? No,
he's
because
untrackable.
Wolfie, to CB maybe, because he wasn't on the show. Wolfie, you were on the show, yeah? I answered you. I gave you multiple reasons to why I want Pep to stay and think he is the right man for the job, yeah? And not one of them was because he is bigger than the club, right?
Yeah, but that's the conclusion from your reasons.
Your memory hasn't gone yet, bro.
I'm just saying that's the conclusions from your reasons that you presented as an outsider looking in.
Right. The reasons I gave led you to me to thinking Pep was bigger than the club.
No. That you guys think Pep is bigger than the club.
Bro, there is no individual footballer or manager bigger than any Premier League club. Clubs are a lot bigger than people, bro. Like, if we're being grown adults, yeah. However, I think Pep is the right man for the job because I think to get us out of this hole, we have to spend money. And I think that Pep is the right man when it comes to spending money and getting the best out of very good players. I've told you that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying the energy level from City fans to criticize Pep is very small.
Bro, but again, if your manager had won you 4 leagues in a row, been that dominant, won you a Champions League, yeah, it's not just going, he's bigger than the club. It's going, the guy's a very good manager. Now, all rivals want to take that as, no, you're just saying he's bigger than the club. No, he's a good manager. He's a good manager. That's why
he's a good manager. Don't get me wrong.
No,
but
he can still be a good manager, but also be bigger than the club.
I expect you to never get it. You are Sack a Manager FC, bro. So you've already came on today and you're questioning Maresca. Yeah, your standards are clearly higher than mine, bro.
Let's not do that. I'm not Maresca out or nothing, but you got to hold the manager accountable. If you have a certain standard at your club, yeah, and you're not performing at that standard, then at a certain point,
you watch football, yeah? You watch football, right? So I will hold Pep accountable for a lot of stuff, right? I've been on here. I even said a minute ago, I still think that personally, when he's not playing a player with energy in the middle of the park, it's very naive, right? But at the same time, I also watch how certain players are playing. I watch how players are no longer running, right? And I think, right, this is not all on Pep. So this is.
But that means the players have given up on him. That means
I also look at the age of I also look at the age of the squad, right? And the fitness of the squad, and think that's not on Pep, that's on the board, right? So there's multiple different things. And overall, like I said, yes, we can have conversations. We're going to keep having these conversations about Pep, but I guarantee you, yeah, Wolfie, Monts, CB maybe not, because you come from the club that do the hiring and firing, and most definitely Hooks, yeah? None of you, man, if you were in City's position after winning 4 leagues in a row, a Champions League, all the other titles on top of it, not one of you would be saying you want your manager sacked.
No, I'm not saying sack him, because remember, we can talk from experience with Cloughie, yeah? Because what he did for Forest was unheard of. Promotion, winning the league, Euro double, etc. Yeah,
So
but he definitely at the end should have gone. Yeah, probably on his own accord. But Cloughie was Forest. This is the thing. Learn from history. Learn from history.
Yeah, but bro, again, it wasn't as dominant a period.
I'm not talking about the dominance of the period. I'm talking about the achievement. What you said is the credit in the bank. I agree. Yeah, but I'm saying, have the energy to criticize him, man. Don't be scared.
Wolfie, this is where you're jarring, bro, because you're not someone that I have done. This is not our first show together. You've seen me repeatedly criticize Pep, and then you go, but bro,
softly, man, softly. It's like a tap on the ass, man.
The whole fan base does it, though. That's the thing. It's not even just you. But that's like, you said, like, oh, you 100% believe Pep's the right man to bring you guys back and all these things. But we have never seen any form of evidence of Pep bringing down a team that's down bad and revitalizing the team.
All right,
every time they're under some sort of pressure.
Thank you for bringing that up. Thank you for bringing that up, because when Pep came into Manchester City, we just finished, I think, under Pellegrini, we'd finished 3rd, and we'd won, I think,
third.
Third. Hold on. What we doing?
You man are bad man.
Exactly, bad mind. But Pep has changed
like
the whole
Slot, man. Didn't you finish 3rd last season once? Fucking hell, poor guy Slot, man.
But Pep has changed the whole squad since then. So that is my reasoning. It's not that Pep walked in, inherited a Premier League winning team, and has stuck with the same squad. He has brought in, apart from Kevin De Bruyne, every single player in this Manchester City squad that won the 4-peat and did the treble are new to Pep, apart from Kevin De Bruyne. So he has brought through players that have won. He's built this squad. This squad of winners was built by Pep Guardiola and Tiki. Yeah. Therefore, for that reason, why would I not go, well, if we trusted him and it worked before?
This is the flaw. This is the thing you're not taking into account. With now the new PSR rules, you can't spend the way you were spending before, 300 million on fullbacks and all of these different things. That's gone. So that's the thing. You're talking about him spending money to be the team.
But in that case, we have no evidence of anyone. Like, you'll go, so what do? I go, yeah, actually, because it's a new era, sorry, Pep, you're gone.
I'm just getting over this 3rd thing. Were you worried that season about relegation or something? I'm just still computing that shit, man.
What?
Well, you've never had a 20
over at 3rd, man. That shit must be deep, man. That must have been a relegation struggle.
You did a season that we had with Graham Potter.
Stevie, respectfully, you can't tell me that I have not seen a season like you, bro. I'm 42. I've supported.
I'm not talking about. But you just mentioned Pep finishing 3rd, as in you guys were down bad.
Yeah, but no, bro. What you just said is
you won the league the year before.
CB, you just said, don't change what you just said. You just said you haven't seen a season like, bro. I've seen seasons far worse than you will ever see. Yeah, I've seen repeated seasons. I've seen the 3rd tier of English fucking football, bro.
Me too, bro. Me too.
So I've seen bad. You can't tell me, as a spoiled little Chelsea fan, yeah, you can't tell me shit, bro, because you're a young buck. You can't tell me shit. When it comes to football, you're silver spoon.
No, but Daps, you've changed now. Now you've come into money, you've changed. You don't even realize it. You're here talking about Pep inheriting a 3rd place team. They won the league the year before.
No, bro, I do realize it. I fully hate it. Yeah, when I'm speaking with Everton fans on trains and I'm saying we're shit at the moment, and they've gone, you're not young, lads. You know shit. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I know I've changed, bro. When you win that much, it's difficult to not change. But what I'm saying is, you can't ever tell me I haven't seen, because I have.
But he's talking under Pep.
That's basically
I'm talking about from what you've seen with Pep, though.
No, but Daps is telling you. What do you know about Basin and Rag? That's what Daps is. What do you know about Basin and Rag?
Don't say that anymore because he's a super spoon guy now. He's a super spoon guy.
What do you know about Coco?
He's leveled up. He's leveled up, man.
I saw on TikTok earlier one where someone said, what do you know about Cocoa Pops with water?
Showers and that, man.
Yeah, you don't know about these. You don't know about the meals. Shower with the bucket. You don't have shower with the bucket no more, bro. You shower for 45 minutes.
I don't know more, but you
got speak on the showers and that.
CB, you ain't never known shower with a bucket, so you can't say that.
I've been showering with a bucket for the last 2 years,
baby. High Street
Kensington. No, but I've been
showering with a bucket for the last 2 years.
Your shower with a bucket is 13th. My shower with a bucket is third tier of English football.
No, that's no shower.
That's no shower, literally. No
shower. Your yay is different to your yay.
Bro, the bucket for me was a fucking toilet.
Yo, Dubs, we were sharing that bucket, man. And that's
gonna say, man, never evolved from the potty blood. I'm using potties at the age of like 18 and that.
So you're basically saying though that you haven't got faith in your manager to turn things around.
He don't have hot water, man.
You're basically saying in order for him to do that, he needs to spend at least 300-400 million on and rebuild the whole squad. Essentially, because you're mentioning, oh yeah, he came and he flipped.
Did I say that? Players. Not even come close to saying that.
What you're implying is what he's saying.
That's what you're implying. That's what you're insinuating.
No, but you're the one that went and said threw in 300-400 million. Like, no, I expect right now where I would say City are, is that we should have started. City have always been very good at keeping the age of the squad right, so that you never have to do what you lot have done. What you lot have had to do is completely rebuild. City have always kept it that we've never had to do that under the whole Pep time, and maybe even a bit before. That the age of the squad has always been quite balanced. We're probably 3 transfer windows too late with a couple of players. So this is not, we need to completely rebuild. This is, we probably have, I reckon, 5 senior players that their time is done. And because of age, and also because of once a serial winner drops off at a certain age, they seem to care less, right? So they don't seem to be wanting to come back. So I reckon we're 5 players. That is for me probably 3 transfer windows. Probably this one, summer, and next January, and then we're back to
stalling.
So you expect to win the league or compete for the title?
I expect to compete for the title next season. Yeah. I've already said that. Yeah, I do.
Do you feel like
he's putting in his excuses for next year already?
Shit, man, please, can we save this?
One last one. Just one last question. That's one last question. Sorry, So when you look at the likes of Rodgers doing well, obviously Palmer, Delap, all of these things, and you see the state of your squad now, do you feel like do you hold these lot accountable, Pep, to a certain extent for the way your squad is assembled now, and the fact you've neglected your youth?
Oh no, because again, we say neglected youth, but McAtee came on and changed the game today. Rico played. I'm not doing McAtee hype. You're saying about neglecting. No, you want to talk
about McAtee? We're favourites for him.
Let me talk. Cole Palmer, bro. Cole Palmer wanted to go. That was not us neglecting him. I know the reasons. I know people that speak with Cole Palmer first-handed, Cole Palmer wanted to leave City. Simple and short. Rodgers was not a spoken about player in the City Academy, that would have made him like, this is not one of the players that's come through and there's a lot of hype about him. Some of them, I think like maybe Delap is one that I think we should have kept hold of. Lavia, again, bro, Lavia, we all loved Lavia, but the truth with Lavia is, and you know it yourself as a Chelsea fan, in his last season at Manchester City for the EDS, he was injured a lot. He went to Southampton, had injuries. Since he's been at Chelsea, he's had injuries, right? He would not have got the chance to shine at City because of his injuries, right? So all of these players, bro, it's easy to say in hindsight, but we could do the same with Chelsea. You've let bare players go that have gone. Bro, the two players that have fucking dominated the Premier League in Kevin De Bruyne and Mo Salah were at your club. And you fucking neglected them.
No
So
academy.
Since Mo Salah left, yeah, we've won 2 league titles and the Champions League and the Europa.
Okay, great.
We've been more successful than Salah.
Bro,
So-
okay, and since Cole Palmer's left, we won the league, right? If we're doing, since players have left, since Lavia's left, we've won the league and a Champions League. We've done a 4-peat. So what are we doing here since Rodgers left? All of these, we've done bare. But you're talking about talent getting away. Bro, you've let bare talent get away. Bare talent.
No more questions. But no, I don't get it. But the while Henry, Rooney, Salah, is that an order?
Not Rooney.
Name me an Henry goal more meaningful than Drogba's header.
Are we just doing one-off goals? Because we in that case, is Origi better? Because look at Origi's goals for Liverpool.
I mean,
Still not more meaningful than Drogba's header.
No, but were we now saying Origi's better than Henry?
That's going on like you wasn't on the ropes versus Leicester.
At what point did I say we weren't on the ropes against Leicester?
I don't know. Man.
I swear I said that this was one of our worst performances.
You did. Yeah, I'll back you up.
Pep will never be able to walk into a dead team and make them win. Checkbook coach. Can he win a Champions League with a budget? I think many
We'll
teams.
find
Do
out
you know
after
what?
115.
Actually, do you know what? To be fair, he did his first Champions League at Barcelona. It was in his first season. He hadn't spent much.
Everyone, make sure you go and subscribe to everyone here as well, if you can. We got halftime hooks. I'm pretty sure you can. We got CB1 Millie. It's all going to be in the description. We got fuck Forest Fan TV, and then we got Big Six Bands. But other than that, we're going to be back tomorrow, anyways. George has got to answer for his crimes.
Who's playing tomorrow as well? United.
United, Chelsea, Ipswich.
Who Chelsea
What
got?
time are you guys on tomorrow?
We're on in the morning.
Who
You got
Chelsea got?
Villa, Brighton, Ipswich, Chelsea, Man U, Newcastle.
Who
All
Chelsea got?
about
Link,
Huh?
as I sent it.
Who Chelsea got?
Ipswich.
Ipswich.
Away.
Away. I know
Away.
you win that. You win that.
If you ain't seen Monster's reaction, it's in the pinned as well. If you want to go check that out. Other than that, it's going to go to a gal's channel. I'm pretty sure he's doing, unless one of you lot are doing live right now.
Oh, I'm going to
bet,
watch your
bro.
Gal channel. That should be interesting.
It's just a mixed panel though, to be fair. But yeah, anyways, in a bit tomorrow.